Interesting what you were talking about, how scents can evoke memories. Sometimes when you enter to a house or whatever and you're smelling freshly made muffins or whatever, it might bring back the memory of, walking into your mother's house or your grandmother's house. So your sense of smell is extremely, extremely powerful. And that is why a lot of times scents are used to make a statement about who we are, but also to bring us to a place of calmness and so on. So perfume making has always known that, and that's what they work on. Hi, I'm Corinna.
Hi, I'm Lily.
And today we're going to be talking about the wonderful world of perfume making.
Our sense of smell is the most primitive of the senses. Anything that we inhale will enter our bloodstream very quickly. It will cross into our brains, affecting receptors, where in turn it will affect our emotions and bring back vivid memories. For many centuries, humans have used scents to stimulate our sense of adventure and our feelings. When we wear fragrance, it becomes very unique to us, and even though we may love the scent out of the perfume bottle, it may change when applies to our body.
And some essential oils like jasmine and lavender, rose, liang liang, and many others can be worn on their own, of course, in carrier oil, not fresh out of the bottle. And others have to be mixed to create a wonderful and unique blend. There are 3 types of perfume notes that perfumers work on. That's the top note, the middle note, and the base note. Creating a fragrant blend that you want to wear as your very own does not necessarily have to use all 3 of the notes in it. It is all about your preference. Don't be afraid to experiment with the blends that you create.
The first is top note. It is the first scent that arises when smelling the blend. It's usually very light, fresh, airy, and the effect is usually uplifting and energizing. So essential oils from the citrus peels are usually in this category. These scents are highly volatile, so they will evaporate first. Some examples include bergamot, grapefruit, lemon, and orange. And always remember that citrus oils are phototoxic and should be used with caution.
The middle notes, well, these are the heart of the fragrance. They bring balance between the top note and the bottom note. They often give the blend a softness and fullness.
Just like you.
Oh, thank you. They often bring the blend a fullness and a softness. Often these essential oils come from the flower, the leaves, and the stems. And for example, that would include the chamomile, eucalyptus, lavender, geranium, marjoram, rosemary, liang liang, clary sage, jasmine, just to mention a few. Some oils may be placed in more than one category.
And last but not least, base notes. They are the least volatile and give the scent its longevity. Base notes are grounding and help reduce the evaporation of the top notes. These scents are earthy and good for relieving stress, anxiety, and also help with insomnia. They usually come from wood, resins, and roots. For example, sandalwood, patchouli, frankincense, and vetiver.
One of the most important rules when you're just starting to learn about perfuming is to start simple. Create simple blends as you get to know which oil works well for you. Remember to keep track of the oils you try together and the number of drops of each that you are using. Essential oils can be very pricey, so start with just a few drops. It is not uncommon to add an oil that just doesn't smell well with the one that you have used first, with the initial oil that you have chosen. It is very difficult to rectify these kinds of errors, and it might be best to abandon the blend and start all over again. And that is why we say to start small.
An example here, you can use a glass rollerball, which is usually 10 milliliters in size, to hold your oil blend mixed into a carrier oil such as fractionated coconut oil or jojoba oil or grapeseed or any other carrier oils. So this is the easiest and fastest way to create a convenient rollerball perfume that you can take with you anywhere. You can add up to 15 drops of the blend and then top up with the carrier oil.
The primary base of perfumes that most people use, when store-bought perfumes anyways, is ethanol, which is also known as ethyl alcohol. This alcohol has been denatured, which means it is treated with certain substances which makes it unsuitable to drink, but perfect for making perfumes.
When making perfume, make sure that you work in a well-ventilated area and you take breaks often for safety reasons. Remember that essential oils are very concentrated, and working with them for a long period of time can cause nausea, headaches, and other symptoms.
Also, do not pick phototoxic oils in your blends if you are going out in the sun, since they can give you unpleasant skin reactions.
The top notes and the middle notes are usually 40% each of the whole blend, and the base note is usually about 20% of the whole blend. So let's simplify this into drops. 4 drops of top note, 4 drops of middle note, and then 2 drops of the base, and then top up with the carrier oil.
Create your marvelous perfume, but remember to let it cure for at least 2 weeks. Just let it sit. It will take that long to get the true scent of your blend. So when you do this, enjoy making perfume.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel to learn more about how to use essential oils. I'll see you next time.
See you next time. Create simple blends as you get to know the oils and
Could you start again?
yeah.